買わせてもらうぜ。
What's up? We back with another episode of Prime Entertainment. And I'm happy to say another episode, because that means I got two now. That's right, I'm getting consistent on you niggas, you feel me? So boom. This video, it's about things to do on the first date. Before I get into it, I just want to thank y'all for watching the first one. I want y'all to keep liking, keep commenting, and keep subscribing. We're going to keep going up. I'm going to try to get these videos out once a week, most likely on a Tuesday, because that's my free day. So, like I said, just keep showing love, keep being beautiful, keep doing what y'all been doing. Like, I really appreciate that shit. Now, let's get into it. So, pretty much, I'm just going to be running over things that you should be doing as a guy, because I can't speak for what a girl should be doing. Just, shit, let's start by showing up. So, let's start with there. But anyway, for a guy, things you should be doing on a first date to really just, like, leave an impression, a great impression. So, where should I start? I should... Step 0. I'm not even going to start all this off yet. I want to say step 0. Make sure you secure the bag. Like, actually get a date first. Don't tell her to pull up in Scythe. Don't tell her to come hang out with your bros. Or are we having a B&B party? Don't, because that's not memorable. She's not going to remember you for that. You're not going to be isolated. And I tell you this, she's probably been through 1,000 of those. You feel me? So, let's secure the bag first. Let's get a real first date. Now, simple. Just ask out to eat. Take her bowling. If you're affected by the pandemic, no more movies. Because anyway, movies is a bad first date. Like, y'all watching a movie. Y'all can probably talk about it later if y'all go out to dinner. But for the most part, y'all just watching a movie for an hour and a half. Y'all quiet. And we not talking about, what niggas be doing in movie theaters. That's too far ahead. That's too advanced. 500 views, and I might talk about that. But for right now, we're just talking about a simple... typical first date. So, let me stop wasting our time to get into this. So, for starters, you just want to smell good. You feel me? Like, laundry detergent, that's nice. Everybody should be having clean clothes. But everybody be so focused on drip, designer, matching this, matching that. Yo, really just cologne. Cologne is the best designer you could put on. And I tell y'all right now, we kicking off early with a pro tip. Y'all already know how them pro tips help. So when you spray your cologne, hit the shoulders, like right here, on both sides, and hit the chest. So if you're dating a girl shorter than you, when she going for the hug, that's the first thing she gonna smell. She gonna get a whiff of that shit. You feel me? Like, already starting off with the pro tips. To my short niggas, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell y'all. Never been short, can't experience it. Anyway, so just make sure you do that. Make sure you smelling real good. Like I said, everybody's so worried about, also, got a lineup. Make sure you get one. To my Caucasian folk, get a trim. Do what y'all do, but make sure y'all hair is neat and in order. Because they could always tell, and that's the first thing on look. They go from head to toe. So, of course, you're probably going to be fresh. You're not going on your first date with a bummy pair of shoes, nothing like that. So, I'll give y'all the benefit of the doubt. But watch that head top, man. So, now, when you actually go to meet up with shorty, let's say, if you driving her, if y'all meeting up at the place, or if you come into her crib to pick up, whatever the case is, get an Uber, doesn't matter. Hold open every door. I can't stress this enough. I've witnessed dudes throw the door open, walk in, and then do that fucking... You know what I'm talking about? When they, like, walk in first, but then hold the door open with the... Yeah, that's not it. Hold the door, step back, let her walk through, then you follow. Man, pick at them buns too, you feel me? Like, so hold the door first. That's definitely it. Now, another thing, you don't have to do this. I think this is definitely optional, because I'm not even with this myself, because I live in the city. And when I see people do it, I get fake annoyed, because they slow down my walk. But holding hands. Holding hands is like a good instrument to determine how she feel about you. If she's willing to hold your hand, or like, represent you in public, that's a good sign. If you put your hand out and she say some, oh, I don't like holding hands, or just pull her hand away and don't really take it. Not saying it's over from there, but not the best sign. I can tell you that, man. So, yeah, make sure you hold her hand. Now, when you pull up on her, have a gift. You don't really got to have a gift. Like, don't quote me on this, but I think date is part of the gift. If you're paying for it and all that, which you should be. But have a gift. Pull up with a rose, a dozen flowers, like $10. Go to Whole Foods. Go to one of the little poppies standing out there at the stand with all the flowers and stuff. Just pick up something little and something nice, like a nice gesture. Again, we're trying to leave an impression here. We're not trying to be like everybody else. We're trying to leave an impression. Hold on. Excuse me. Now, like I said, we're trying to leave an impression here. We're not trying to be like everybody else. Also, make sure you compliment her. Girls, anybody notice? Well, I'm sorry, girl. Women. Women take so long to get ready for us because they want to look good outside with us. They want us to, feel like they look good and everything. So make sure you compliment her look, her makeup, her hair, her outfit, because whatever it is, I guarantee you, fellas, I guarantee you, she spent a lot of time, way more time than we did, considering what she was going to do to it, and it probably stressed her out. So make sure you acknowledge anything from head to toe. Just acknowledge something, her hair, her makeup, her outfit, just some kind of compliment off the back. Now, we got the door holding, hand holding. Another thing, this kind of died out in this generation. And again, another optional tip, but it will definitely leave an impression. Keep her on the inside of the street. They'll definitely notice. They'll definitely brag to their friends like, oh, he's such a gentleman. He did this, he did that. He came with roses. Yo, simping is dead. You feel me? Like, simping is if a girl don't acknowledge your presence, not give you no time, and you see her constantly worried about another dude, but you still trying to force yourself in there. That's simping. But if shorty's giving you time and attention, simping is out the window. You just, what you call that? Reciprocating energy. So throw that simping shit out the window. I don't want to see no simp shit over here. So that's it right there. Also, so let's say y'all, we down to it. We inside the restaurant or whatever. We about to order food. I'm about to drop some fire. It's about to be some fire. Ask her what she want to order. Ask her what she looking at. And then make sure you get this shit down to a T. Now look, I used to be a server in mad restaurants. And every time, I worked Valentine's Day before. I worked days when a dude would bring shorty in there for her birthday or whatever like that. I seen it all. And 100%, 10 out of 10 wet drawers, when the waiter come and say, what are y'all having today? When you stop her and order for her, 10 out of 10 wet drawers. I'm guaranteeing it. Because the thing about women is, regardless of them not liking to listen, they still like to be told what to do. They just don't like to listen. I'll never get it. So yeah, make sure. And just to boost that, a pro tip on top of a pro tip, make sure, like, if she pause, but if she ordering beef, ask her how she like it cooked. You don't, after the waiter asks you and you answer for her, you don't ever want to check back with her again. So make sure you got everything. If the shit come with onions, make sure you say no onions. If she want extra onions, say extra onions, no cheese. If she vegan, make sure you got all this in order. Like, I'm telling you, you don't have to go, once you order for her, you can't ask her no more. It's over. You cross that bridge. So that's it right there. Now, while y'all waiting for the food, a good idea is just like be really engaging. You feel me? Like, ask questions. A couple icebreakers I got off the back. Ask her major if she's in school. If she's not in school, ask her hobbies. Ask her a 5-year plan. Ask her where she like to travel to. Ask her if she could create one job, what would it like? Just literally let the imagination flex. Because then when you get her thinking, you get her engaging. And that is called engagement. So that's what I'm saying. Like, really just let the conversation flow. Just don't sit there quiet, text you. And I don't care if you cheating. Make sure you put your hoes in line. Don't put your phone face down on the table. Because we all know what that means. Don't ever put your phone face up and leave it the fuck alone. Don't put your phone face down on the table. We all know what the fuck that means. And that go to both sides. Men and women. Don't put your phone down on the table, alright? Just saying. Looks dumb. So, now, another big mistake dudes make on the first date is trying to take shorty home, like, trying to do something too soon. Like, maybe she was just bored at home and wanted the night out, and you left a good impression, so she's willing to spin the block and come back maybe another time, or actually pull up to your crib. But don't come there with the impression of taking her home, because that's when you already shot yourself in the foot. Like, you already fucked yourself over with that one. Read the room. If she's looking to continue the night, have an activity planned at home so that way you don't gotta sound, yo, I don't have to keep burping. Excuse me again. Anyway, read the room though. So like have an activity planned at home. So that way if she does plan on coming and you do win, yo, just be like, yo, I got board games, I got Netflix, you trying to get your ass busting Street Fighters. Yo, you don't even give a fuck if she know how to play or not. She wants to go back to your crib, but she don't want to seem like she going back there for sex. Just bring anything else in there. Now, one important tip too, which is the last tip, is my nigga, just, yo, be yourself, my nigga. Like, you feel me? Because the thing about creating a character is you have to be that character for the length of it. If you wind up really, you know, if you really feeling this female, or if you really feeling this woman, and like y'all really trying to go strong, you have to be in character for the rest of y'all time together. Just start off out the gate being yourself. Now, nobody's saying be your full self and let her experience all of you. Hold it down a little bit, but just be like your own self. Don't try to be no character you're not. Don't be no thug persona, no fucking Prince Charming persona. Don't put on no act, no mask, no nothing. Just, yo, I'm telling you, be yourself. Because females, they're not dumb. They can read it. You're going to be flexing like you to get money, dude. Then 2 weeks later, she's going to be asking for money. But what? You're not going to have it because that wasn't you. Don't do that. Just be yourself. And ladies, I hope you stay tuned through this whole thing and you got a couple tips. And if a guy's not doing this, he's not valid. Because that means he's not watching my videos. That's not valid. So, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to do something small. Let me get 100 views. And I'm going to talk about how to secure the bag and how to actually get that first date. But for now, peace out.